Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today I have for you a haul and review from Pueen Cosmetics. I actually purchased several items from this brand because I was interested in trying out some of their stamping plates, stamping polishes, and various stampers. I purchased everything off of the Pueen shop through Amazon. I'll link everything down below in the description box and I'll try to include prices as I go through the haul. But I pretty much want to show you guys what I got, in detail show you the plates, and then test out, I believe I have four stampers from Pueen, and I have a black and a white polish from them as well. And I'm going to kind of put everything to the test. So the first thing we're going to be reviewing is this Pueen Love Box stamping set. And it's a gift set, so it comes with 4 different plates, one from a different collection. So there's a Fancy Lover collection, a Geo Lover collection, a Nature Lover collection, and a Fairy Tale Lover collection. It also comes with a stamper and a stamping card. One thing I will have to say right off the bat about Pueen Cosmetics is that everything came beautifully packaged, individually wrapped. Each one of these stamping plates were individually wrapped with plastic, in addition to having the cardboard sleeve and then the blue film to protect the plate itself. I'll get into detail about each plate, but I just wanted to let you know how everything was packaged. Everything came completely protected and nothing seems to be damaged so far, so we'll see how everything works out. Another thing I wanted to mention is with these sleeves, you can't really pull it out very easily like you can with my Moyu London sleeves. The trick to these, in order for them to come out easily, because the plate is a bit on the thick side, is you want to pinch the side before you pull the plate out, and then it'll slide out really easily. But in the beginning I was a little disappointed because I thought the plate wasn't coming out, and then I realized you kind of have to pinch a little bit and then your plate will slide out very easily. So all of the plates come with a blue protective film over the plate, and it also comes with a protective film over the backing. All of them come with this beautiful backing which has Pueen on it, their website, and what collection it's from. And the stamper that this set comes with looks like it's a squishy stamper, but it's not completely, it's not like a marshmallow squishy, but it does have a lot of give to it. It's not sticky either. And then the scraper looks like it would work. It's not a metal scraper, which I was happy about. So I'm actually kind of excited to try out this scraping card. So now let's take a look at the plates one by one. I am going to be showing you each individual plate with the blue film and without the film, so you guys can see all of the images. So what I decided to do, since I have 4 plates and 4 stampers I want to test out, I'm gonna test out each plate with a different stamper. So I purchased these 2 polishes also from Pueen. This is number 805 Blackjack and number 806 Pure White. And they come in a little box like this. This is the Pure Cosmetics 5 Free Nail Polish, the Super Intense collection. And these are the stamping polishes from Pueen. I'm going to go ahead and test out the stampers and the plates with these 2 polishes from Pueen to see how their polishes work specifically on their plates. And first out, I'm going to test out the squishy stamper that came in the Lover Collection stamping gift set. And I'm going to use the Pueen Fairy Tale Lover plate number 1. And let's see how these images turn out. So the stamper didn't pick up anything the first time through, so I'm going to wipe down the plate with some pure acetone. Let's give it another go. So I picked up the image a little bit better. I picked up the image a little bit better, but it's not quite what I want it to be, so I'm going to prime my stamper and then give it another go. I'm going to prime my stamper with this light buffing block. I don't like to use acetone on my stampers because I feel like it sometimes can damage the stamper head. That picked up much better. It's still not quite picking up. Okay, so that picked up beautifully, and what I've noticed with this polish is that it dries very quickly. So you have to make sure you pick up with your stamper very quickly and it will pick up the polish. However, I'm used to working with a polish that takes a little bit longer to dry. Not extremely long, but just a little bit longer to dry, and that's why I have the tendency to work a little slowly with my stamping. It's not the plates or the polish, it's user error at this point. The next thing I'm going to be testing out from Pueen Cosmetics is the Crystal Stamper and Scraper set. And this is the stamper right here. It's the pink and silver version. There's a gold and blue version. And this stamper comes with 2 scrapers, a blue and a pink one, and 2 stamping heads. Both of them are squishy stampers, non-sticky, and they're both a little bit bigger than the stamper that comes in the Lover Collection stamping gift set. And I'm going to be using the Pueen Nature Lover 01 plate to test this stamper out. So again, I'm going to try and work really quickly with this polish because it does have the tendency to dry. And that's picking up nicely, but it's still a little splotchy in my opinion. One thing I don't like about these polishes is that the brush head is so tiny that I feel like I have to dip back and forth into the bottle to get enough polish to put on the plate. It is picking up, but I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little bit patchy. I'm going to try this one more time with my Mundo de Uñas stamping polish. And I really do think it's the polish. Maybe I'm just not used to working with that type of polish because this is the polish that I said does give you a little bit of space to work with. And I don't feel like the Pueen polish gives you enough time to work with. Swipe and pick up. That picked up a lot better. So again, I really do feel like it's user error because as you guys can see, it's picking up nicely if I pick it up immediately. But if you wait too long with this polish, it's not going to allow you to pick up the image very nicely if you wait too long with this polish. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. It may not be the stamper, it may be the polish. And now I'm going to test out the other stamper head. So you simply just remove the one stamper head and insert the other one like so. So again, I'm going to scrape and immediately pick up. And it picks up beautifully that way. It picks up absolutely beautifully that way. So yeah, it definitely is user error on that one. I'm not used to how quickly this polish dries. So I picked up a clear stamper. This is the transparent stamper and scraper set. This is the box that it came in, and it comes with this scraper. And I'm actually going to use this scraper for this stamper here. And one thing I like about this is that it comes with a lid to protect the stamper head. One of the things about these transparent stamper is that the head is very, very delicate, so you definitely want to keep it protected. First impressions on this is that the casing already is a little bit scraped up, and that's not something that, it's kind of a little foggy. Like, it has a lot of scratch marks on it, but as long as you can see down the barrel and it's not extremely foggy down the barrel, you just really need to see down the barrel so that you can place the image. So it's mainly the scratches are on the outside of the barrel, which I guess is not really relevant. This is squishy. As you guys can see, it's not sticky, but in my opinion, this one is a little squishier. They're about the same. They're about the same. This one just feels softer. This one, the material on this head is not as soft as this one, but they have about the same give. But the head on this one is a little bit larger. And this is really important that it does pick up without priming, because you don't want to prime. You basically can't prime these stampers, because when you prime them, whether you use a file or a buff or acetone on here, which you're not supposed to use normally acetone on stamper heads, it'll make it foggy, so you won't really be able to see down the barrel. So it's super important that these work without priming. I think one thing with this polish to keep in mind if you're interested in purchasing this polish is that it makes it a lot easier if you completely cover the image. So this stamper is working and picking up both polishes beautifully. I'm gonna give it a shot with my Mundo de Uñas polish, and it does pick up absolutely beautifully. So the last stamper that I purchased is another transparent stamper by Pueen, but this one is a lot shorter and wider. I'm not sure. If I see the name, I'll insert the name because it doesn't have the name on the box. And it came with a scraper as well. And just to give you a size comparison between this one and the original transparent stamper from Pueen, I believe this one came out first and they recently came out with this one. Here's a size comparison between the Pueen transparent stamper and my Moyu London extra large stamper that I love to use because of how big it is. So it's even bigger than the Moyu London one. Just a little bit, but it's still bigger. It does come with a cap on it, which I really like, and it's a really cool stamper. I really like how short this is, and it's going to make placement so much easier. I feel like this is just going to be a lot easier to place images with, but that's just my personal opinion. I guess it depends on what you're used to, what your style of stamping is. Hopefully I don't need to prime this stamper, and I'm going to be using the Pueen Geo Lover #1 plate. Again, I don't like how short and stubby this brush is. Wow, that really does pick up the images beautifully. Yeah, so pretty much my overall thoughts on this stamper is that it picks up images beautifully, it stamps beautifully. I'm really liking this stamper. So I decided to go back in and finish stamping the rest of my nails with this star design because I liked it so much. Another thing to keep in mind with this polish is it doesn't really allow for you to go back in with the polish after it's dried on the plate. Versus Mundo de Uñas, you can go in several times with the polish after it's dried on the plate. So this is my completed manicure using the Geo Lover #1 stamping plate. I messed up a little bit on my pinky, but that was user error. My overall thoughts on these products is, let's start with the polishes. So I like the polishes. However, I prefer a polish that allows me a little bit more time to work with, especially when it comes to placement. Sometimes I can be indecisive on where I want to place things. But if you're a person that likes working quickly, knows exactly where you're going to place something, then these may be the polishes for you. They're a really nice formula, really nice opacity, and they work really well with all of their stampers, and I have a feeling they'll work well with other stampers besides the Pueen brand stampers. But for me personally, I didn't really care for these polishes because of the work time that it gives you. Out of the 4 stampers, the one I liked the best is the really, really wide one. I don't remember the name of it, but I will place it somewhere on the screen or down below in the description box. And then I also liked the transparent stamper. I guess it ultimately depends on which size you prefer working with. If you have longer nails, I'd say get this one, but if you don't really have extremely long nails, then I think this transparent stamper will work just fine. My third favorite, or second favorite, because I kind of consider these two essentially the same type of stamper, just different sizes. So my next favorite is the crystal stamper. I really like this. I like that it comes with 2 heads because you can create decals or decals on multiple surfaces at once. And you also get a better value for this stamper, in my opinion. It's a cute shape, cute design, but it's limited on how many people are going to be able to use this stamper because of how big the stamper head is. It works on my nails, but not everybody has shorter nails. So if you have really, really long nails, I'd stay away from this one. And then my least favorite, but it's still good, is this stamper that came in the kit. It's still a nice stamper. It picks up really nicely and it's not sticky. I absolutely hate sticky stampers, but that's, again, my personal stamping preference. And lastly, these plates are really, really nice. They come with a lot of different designs and shapes. Again, this was the bundle that I purchased, the Lover Collection Stamping Gift Set. I believe you can purchase a lot of these plates individually or like an entire collection. So I'm definitely going to look into getting more of these plates. I like the shape of them. I like that it comes with an actual backing. Everything is nicely packaged. So overall, I would have to say 2 very big thumbs up on this brand. I'm definitely going to look into getting more plates in the future. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul from Pueen Cosmetics, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!